Hello and welcome to another Demon 212 Xbox Live Arcade review. Today I'm going to take a look at Alien Homonid, which if you've never played it before, it's basically a Metal Slug style game. Load of story cutscenes and loading at the start, which, while you can skip the cutscenes, you can't skip the loading, so I'm just going to cut into the gameplay. So there we go then, this is the game, and as I say, it's just like Metal Slug. You can get loads of different power-ups and the likes, so freeze guns, flame guns, plasma guns, stuff like that, which all have limited ammo to them, and your main gun has got infinite ammo. You can also get grenades, which you start with about 7 as standard with every life, and you've also got the knife and the likes. And you can even get into vehicles like this here, although unfortunately unlike the Metal Slugs, they don't have any weapons those. But basically you just go along left to right, killing a load of enemies, wreaking havoc, destroying all sorts of things. Then you'll get a sub boss and maybe another sub boss and another actual main boss. But so if you've ever played really the Metal Slug games, then you know exactly what to expect. Although this is a very zany one with a lot of humour, just like Metal Slug I suppose. And you can unlock stupid little hats, like one of which I'm wearing now, just to play along, which are totally cosmetic, they don't actually do anything. There's also a co-op mode, so if you want to play this game with a friend, you can do. But seeing as that's pretty much the main game covered, although I will say that there's 3 different areas you can go to and loads of levels on each, I'll now show you a few of the mini games that you can unlock. So this one is basically, you've got to guide the missile through a bunch of obstacles to reach your target, and obviously every level it gets harder and harder because there's more obstacles and there's longer to travel before your target. It's quite a fun game, and while there isn't any music to speak of, the little music that plays as you complete your mission is pretty funny. So I'll just try and let you listen to that now. But anyway, I'll show you a couple of the other games and then I'll have to sign off. This one here, the whole point is you've just got to survive as long as you can without losing all your lives, and obviously the longer you do survive, then the more points you get. Although it's quite hard because if you land on the road, then you pretty much die, and you've also got all these agents coming after you and everything, and obstacles in the way, so it's just one of those where sometimes you may do better than others because sometimes it is more of a luck thing than a skill thing. This one here is actually one of the multiplayer games, and the whole point is that you've just got to pick up the neutron ball and throw it into your opposing net and the likes. Why the hell they've actually given you the option to play this on one player, I don't know, and I didn't realise that it was one of the multiplayer ones until I switched it on. So I'll just sign off now then. I think now's a good time. If you've enjoyed this review, then please subscribe to my videos, there'll be plenty more on the way. However, if you'd like to chat with me about anything you've seen in this video, then you can do so at vc-forums.com, and this has been Demon212, signing off.